Are you hungry? Because if so, you're probably in the wrong place, because you get even hungrier when you see what I'm eating today.
Give me something good.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Görgött on tour. We're in Gothenburg. We're at a place called Saluhallen, the building behind me. It's like a market hall, and inside there's a restaurant called Bulot. Bulot means whelk. It's French for whelk. We're sitting outside today because I have my dog with me, and in Sweden you're not allowed to have dogs in restaurants inside normally. But join me, we'll sit down and we'll have some food, and I'll show you around inside afterwards. So this is the a la carte menu. They have a lunch menu as well, with a starter, main course and dessert. I would say it's a mix of kind of Swedish stuff, but maybe done in a French style. But we'll order a couple of dishes here. Most of them are small dishes that you can share. And this is my favorite drink here. It's non-alcoholic. It's sea buckthorn with tonic. So refreshing. And perfect if you don't want to drink alcohol. But now, let's order. So we're starting off with some sourdough, potatoes with pickled onions and leek roe. We have a nice tartare on some waffles. And we have the signature whelks with the garam masala butter. So we'll actually start with one of these. Dip it in the butter. Now, in it goes. I mean, whelks are chewy, right? But with the garam masala butter, it's very nice. We'll go next with the tartare, some creme fraiche and some mustard seeds. Mustard. That's actually very nice. The waffles are really nice and crunchy, thin. The tartare has a bit of spice to it. Excellent. And now the potatoes, pickled onions, and the leek roe. It's, in Sweden you call it fresh potatoes, but it's like young potatoes. It's very nice, salty, sweet. A bit of chives as well. Excellent. I'll continue eating this and I'll see you for the next dishes. So we continue with some raw scallops, watermelon, and peas. I think there's some caper berries as well. And a vinaigrette done with the watermelon. Perfect summer dish. I think the watermelon is like compressed in some way. Very refreshing and nice. Now on to the next. This is a version of the toast Pelle Jansson. And it's on a piece of toast underneath all of this. Then there's some beer. There's some pickled onions. There's some roe from a fish. It's lumpfish. Lumpfish is the English name for it. Lumpfish roe and egg yolk on top. And I'll put the link up here to the classical toast Pelle Jansson recipe that I made. That's with beef. And it might not look beautiful, but you have to kind of mix all of this up. Now it's going to get difficult because normally I would need to cut this with a knife, but we'll see if we can make it with just a fork. My assistant just gave me a knife, but I cannot hold it, so it doesn't matter. But it's possible to do with a fork. A little bit of everything. And then it goes. I love this dish in general, and it's a very good version of it. Some nice horseradish on there as well. And that's it for the main courses. We might have dessert as well, but we'll see. I'll continue eating now. So I had to order some dessert as well. So we had it's like a rice ice cream, I believe, with rhubarb on top. And we have a very old school Swedish dessert called kalvdans. Translated, it means calf dance, and it's made out of historically it's made out of the first milk that the cow has once it's had a calf. It's with marinated strawberries. We'll dig into that one first. It's normally served like lukewarm or warm. It's a bit like a crème brûlée. It's extremely mild in the taste. It's very nice. And refreshing with the strawberries. Now let's try the rice cream. Coconut, rice flour, a bit salty. It's very nice. So I'll finish these up now, and then I'll show you around inside quickly. That's basically it for today. Stick with me, I'll show you inside. Probably difficult to see me because it's backlit, but let's have a walk inside and I'll show you the restaurant inside. This inside of this food hall, you have like bar seats, and in the middle you have some tables, and in the back there you have the kitchen. So if you ever find yourself in Gothenburg, it's a place I can warmly recommend. It's great food, good produce, good flavors. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this short Görgött on tour episode. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.